There we go. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's really weird.
That is weird. Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, sometimes it'll start in the front camera, and I don't know why. I don't know. Especially when I already have it switched to the back camera, so I don't know why it. Sometimes it flips back.
That is strange. Oh, okay.
Very weird. Yeah, stupid YouTube.
Okay, there it goes.
Ooh, okay, that's a little concerning. Maybe the Lions might not win. Ugh. It's looking a little eerie. We're 10 points behind. Ooh.
10 points? Yikes.
34 to 24. I mean, honestly, I kept looking at it, checking back, and it was going back and forth constantly.
They could catch up, but those are odd numbers. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Well, if they get one, then their defense has to step up. Oh, okay, they do got the ball, and they are 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. So, okay, they might get a touchdown right here, so that's good. Hopefully they do. Alright, so they'll knock it down by 3 again. But their defense has to step up. That's what they got to do. Their defense has to step up. Hold them off. Not get any more points. That's what they got to do. And then I think they got a chance. I hope. I'm crying.
Turn on subscriber only mode.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't know what time King Heisenberg is going to come.
He may enter while we're doing this shit.
Very well might. Well, that's okay if he does. What's up, Rowdy Humanity? What's good? How you doing?
What's good, Rowdy?
Been a hot minute since I've seen you. Oh yeah, they're doing the original Sonic design. They're bringing that back.
The original? Damn.
That's crazy. Oh my god. I don't know if they're doing like the full movie. I think it might be. I think it might be. I'm not 100% sure. Or if they're just doing trailers, I don't know. Okay, really? So they called a touchdown that shouldn't have been a touchdown. That's a joke. Yeah. Now I really hope they come back and kick their ass, because that's cheating for sure.
Yo, no, that's downright cheating. That's crazy.
What am I not surprised? The league does not want the Lions to win. What a calamity shock, you know? You wonder why we never have a chance. Despite us being solid. Yeah, now. What a shock on that.
Yeah, they already confirmed when Dexter Season 2 of Resurrection's coming out. What the hell?
Damn. Well, of course, I'm getting all these tweets on everything that's popping up here. That's crazy. My goodness.
So they're shooting for October. Oh, you got some time to get caught up then. If they're shooting for October, that's... Yeah, you have more than enough time.
Oh, hell yeah. Definitely. Let's see here. Jared Bush wants Keanu Reeves to appear in Zootopia 3 if it happens. Ah! My son has...
If it happens, so we know it's going to happen.
Well, that's a definite guaranteed on that one. My son has begged me to ask Keanu Reeves to play an assassin named the Baba Llama. I can't imagine a better cameo. Wow. Okay, that's something. Well, that would make it very interesting, I will say. I'm not gonna cap there. No, that from that picture, that should have not been a touchdown. But it's the NFL, so they're cheating cheating bastards. So
Of
they can
course they are. I can't
kiss
accept
kiss my ass. You know, that's honestly why I like NHL more. I seem like it's not saying that they don't cheat, but you know, it's seeming less rigged.
NHL seems more fair to me, honestly. I could agree with that.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I've definitely seen the refs cheat 110%. But I still feel like we have more of a chance, without a question, with the Lions. So, W Sonic, thank you, Rowdy. Never really got into Sonic, but it looks like it has a lot of charm. Yep, October next year. Keanu and Zootopia 3 could push me to watch. Love that actor.
Keanu? Yeah, Roddy, you gotta watch that, bro.
Yeah, you gotta see the first two, brother. You gotta see the. Well, okay, listen. On Zootopia, we should probably do a discussion stream on that alone by itself. Especially on the characters of Judy and Nick. You know what I mean? Because you got that whole debate situation going on. I've seen some pretty good amount of evidence. I'm thinking that they will eventually get together. I'm not saying in the next movie, but eventually, if you get what I mean. So maybe, you know, I don't know how many they're gonna do. I've heard 5. If that's the case, you could be looking at 4 or 5. You know what I mean? But it really just depends on how successful each one continues and how far they keep going with it. You know what I mean?
It all depends on how long it takes for them to come up with another one. Because, I mean, this could take freaking, like, a long time, so.
Yeah, 100%. If you're curious on my opinion, I'd be down if they did. But I could go either way, though. If they just stay friends, very good friends, with a very tight bond, I'm cool with that. And if they get together, I'm cool with that. I could go either way with it. I'm very reasonable, you know what I mean? I think their chemistry is very good, you know, funny, hysterical. There's a lot of charisma, you know. I mean, I feel like you got a mix of everything, kind of mixed in there. So for me, I could see it going either way, you know what I mean? So you know, I know some people are against it, so.
Yeah, okay, we won't name names, but I've heard some folks that ain't too happy about it.
I think you're pretty neutral with it, eh?
I'm neutral. Like, if it happens, I'm good with it. If it doesn't, it's not gonna bother me. But I'll say this: I mean, I definitely see the seeds being planted, if you will. I definitely see that. So.
For sure. Let's see, Rowdy. I've seen a bit of the first one, high school, but never finished it, and that was years ago. I would love if Disney did a sequel to Wall-E. Oh, okay, Wall-E, yeah. Probably will be my favorite
might
Disney
do
movie.
one. That'd be cool.
I've heard some talks on something of that sort. I don't know if it'll go anywhere, obviously, but I like Wall-E though. Yes, I do. I love that movie. That's a very good movie.
That would be my favorite Disney movie. Awesome, hell yeah.
Yes, I do love that movie. I think even my parents like that movie too. Actually, funny enough.
I haven't seen Wall-E in a long time.
Yeah, every now and then they'll play it on the cable. I think Freeform. I think they play it every now and then. And such. Yeah, very good movie. I mean, technically, yeah, you could definitely do a second movie with that movie. I mean, you know, because they went back to Earth, you could, time skip, you know what I mean, to them maybe cleaning up the Earth, you know what I mean, and trying to bring it back to its, more natural form, you know. I mean, that could be kind of cool, you know.
I agree. No, I think that'd be pretty cool.
I mean, I think you can come up with a pretty interesting story with that. I mean, really. I mean, just the improvement of the planet, you know what I mean, entirely, you know, or even maybe you don't want to time skip that much and just kind of see everybody kind of, cleaning up the mess, you know what I mean, and try to kind of plant seeds, you know what I mean, and all that stuff, you know. I mean, there's a lot of things I think you could do, really, if you do it right, and stuff like that. I don't know if you...
Sequels are like a back and forth game. Sometimes you get like some really good sequels, like Zootopia, for example. Then you get some other movies I've seen recently where I'm like, I don't know if that's a good sequel. So there's
Well, yeah. Hey, I'm seeing Five Nights at Freddy's 2 tonight. Me and King Heisenberg. So we might be doing a movie review tonight. I don't know, but we'll definitely share our thoughts, what we think about the movie. Like I said,
you guys gotta let me know once you guys see that shit. Not only that,
I'm staying optimistic. Trying.
You know what's funny? I don't hate the movie though. I really don't. I think it's a 5. I think it's middle ground. I think they did some things right, and they did a lot of things not right. I think that's kind of a mix in some areas. But I'll say this: it ain't the sequel I thought it'd be.
Right. Well, that's I've heard that from some people. It's definitely a mixed bag for sure. So I don't know. I think more people like 3C Films is more excited for the third one because of where the cliffhanger kind of leads. I've heard that the Bunny Lillard is going to be like the main focus or whatever. So I guess this movie is kind of like that middle movie, you know what I mean, where it kind of is kind of that bridge, you know what I mean, to leading to it, you know. I guess you could say.
It kind of feels like a spacer. That's kind of what it felt like to me.
You could put it in that way. Yeah, a spacer to that movie. Which, hey, I mean, I hope they can kind of strengthen that story. You know what I mean? It is a little challenging with FNAF because it's such a game lore story. It's hard to kind of keep it tamed, you know what I mean, but also try to keep it scary, you know what I mean, but also have a solid story. It's a challenge. It's not really, it's not easy with FNAF. It's a hard one, really, you know.
I agree.
It really is because it's with a game, they're essentially just robots. You know what I mean? So you can do all kinds of crazy things with that. When you're doing it in a live action, it's a lot more harder because you got to make them freaking move. You know what I mean? And everything like that. And then you got to try to make them kind of scary, obviously, right? So, I feel like it's just harder to do, you know?
I honestly was a little surprised on the amount that I won't say too much on this, but there is a certain character that they advertised in the second one that was barely in the thing, and I was like, bro, what? Like, I was thrown off. That's all I'll say.
Oh yeah, I bet on that. I do 100%. I'm like I said, I'm gonna stay kind of, 5 or 6 in terms of like excitement. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get myself too excited. The only one that I'm 10 out of 10 excited for is Avatar because fucking James Cameron, he has not let me down. That man.
I think Avatar is going to be a big movie. That's going to be a crazy movie.
That man just fucking knocks it out of the ballpark every goddamn time, and I've never been disappointed from that man. For basically any movie he's done, you know what I mean? Or at least that I've seen in theaters anyway. For that.
His writing is always good. I always have faith in what he does.
Yeah. He just always seems to nail it out of the park. So I'm not concerned about that. So some of these bad reviews, you just got Avatar haters. Honestly, no offense. And maybe this third one maybe just didn't hit you the same. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever it could be, I think I'm gonna like the movie because the second one really brought me into liking the characters a shit ton. So I don't think I'm going to hate the third movie. I'm going to be real with you. I just don't see me hating it because I'm deeply involved in the characters. So it's going to take a lot for me to go the other direction.
Based off what I'm hearing, I think it's going to do well. I don't have much doubt in it. I honestly have no doubt in it. If I'm being honest, I think it's going to do well. And I think it's gonna be one of the more well-received movies of the year. Honestly, that might be a pretty big bet, but I think it could be.
I think so, 100%. I love the games. Okay. Just don't make Wally meet a golf club. Ha!
Oh no. What? Yeah, Loki. We'll get to that in a minute too.
Yeah, I honestly think FNAF would work better as a show. You get more story out of a season than a 2-hour movie. that's fair. I mean,
Fair point.
Fair point. It's just hard to it's hard to say with FNAF because it's I think the issue is you being contained in one fine area. I think that's really the issue because in the games, your character doesn't leave. He's there the whole damn time. You know what I mean? All 5 nights. Like, that's where you're at. You don't leave the damn place. You know? You're stuck there for 5 nights, and that's it. That's the whole point of the game.
I was pretty surprised, too, because I had, like, high expectations for that movie. And maybe I shouldn't have. But I remember when I heard the negative reception, I was like, there's no way. And, you know what's funny? I didn't think it was, like, the worst thing ever. I just thought it was below average, which was surprising in some areas, but
sure.
And I'll say this, you know what's funny? I watched the first movie with Rowdy. I remember we watched it together, and we gave that thing a 10. I thought that movie was incredible.
I think I gave it like an 8.5 or so, or 9.
I love it.
I like it, which, funny enough, I found some people that did not like it, and I'm like, okay. And then with the second one just coming out, I've seen some people say they like the second movie and they don't like the first movie. I'm like, okay, that's a very rare take. I don't hear that very often. That's crazy. So that's, yeah, so I don't know. I'm going to say, I think I might think it's an alright movie, like a 7, maybe an 8. The 8's pushing it though. And you could possibly see a 6 or a 6.5. You might see that range for me. And I'm guessing, okay? And I'm basing on, like, just because of how much I know the lore of FNAF. I know the lore pretty damn well. So, I might have fun with that. You know what I mean? The things that I point out and shit. I might have fun with that. I might have a good time with it. And that might maybe be like, alright, this movie's alright. You know what I mean? I don't mind it.
I'm curious to think of, I'm curious to see what King Heisenberg has to say about this one as well.
Yeah, he's going to be interesting. He is being optimistic on it as well. So which is surprising because I thought he was going to go in more negative, but he's not. He's actually being like, well, those people also hated the first movie too. I'm like, okay, okay. I'm surprised you're saying that because usually with these kind of circumstances, you'd be agreeing with them.
I think he could like it. I mean,
so the fact that you're saying that, well, those people who hated the first one too, that kind of thing, I'm like, all right, maybe you might like it. Maybe there's a chance. But hey, if he doesn't like it and I like it, it is what it is. You know what I mean? We go our separate ways. It is what it is.
Imagine if it was the opposite.
Yeah. No, that would be surprising.
That'd be crazy.
That would be insane. My mind would be exploded if that's the case. I'm not gonna cap because I played the FNAF game, so I'm more into the lore. You know what I mean? I've seen freaking Jacksepticeye, or not Jack, sorry, Markiplier. Well, I've seen Jack play that too, but not as much. But I've seen Markiplier, man. He played that shit, and it was freaking entertaining as hell to watch. I'll tell you what, he makes that shit so entertaining. And I've played the games myself. And I've really gotten into the game, into the franchise. The only one I have not played yet is the 4th one. And I'm I'm going to be real with you. I'm scared to play the 4th one.
Oh, man, the 4th one. You probably should be.
It's just it's all reliant on sound. And honestly, that's what scares me. Is because the other 3 are doable because it's tactic. The 4th one, it's all about sound, and it's like, fuck. It's like, damn.
I would say it's very different, and it's very
It is.
complicated.
It takes that to another level, and that's honestly why I'm very. It's gonna take a lot of guts for Mr. Reyes to play that one. I promise you, I will, and I'm gonna hate that day when that day comes. But I'm gonna be like, frick me.
Maybe when The Last of Us 2 plays first on Loki, you could maybe put that one on the goal.
I think I gotta finish the 3rd one still, I believe. I think I do. Because the 3rd one gets a little tricky in some aspects. The first few nights is easy, but when you get to 4 and 5, and I think even maybe even night 3, I might have got lucky with night 3. But 4 and 5, it gets very challenging with the third game because it's not like the first two where it's a strategy. It's a little bit different because you have to do certain things correct, and if you don't do that, you die. So so I gotta really learn the tactics of the third game a little bit better. But yeah, that'll definitely be well. You'll definitely be entertained. That's for damn sure. You'll definitely be entertained. You'll watch me shit my pants out of my chair. That's for damn sure. That's what you're gonna see.
Anything's gonna be better than The Last of Us 2. I know that much.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh man. Well, we might as well jump into that discussion for sure. Since let's see here. Yeah, the only break that formula in sister location. Oh, okay. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Isn't that when you run around and shit? Oh, God. Yeah, that one I'm skeptical on playing too. FNAF 1 is just fun to watch, right? Not to the Game Awards.
Yeah, speaking of Game Awards, they pulled something really funny this past week, man. They really went for it this time.
So I'm going to tell you what, and I think any true, honest Last of Us fan, and I'm not a big fan of Part 2, okay? I think the game it's okay. And that's the best I'm going to give it. If you want my actual rating, 6.5 out of 10. I'm agreeing with Mr. Dan.
Yeah.
6.5 out of 10, I'll agree with that. I cannot go any higher. I'm sorry. The plot of the story is weak. And the way they do it is just not good. You can't convince me otherwise. I'm sorry. You cannot. The bringing of Abby's character did not work for me. I hated her more, actually. And that's the case. The other characters, I don't really give a shit about. I thought they were pieces of shit as well. So
there's no connecting with the characters in Part 2. The motives and the motivations are just wrong in every way.
I would say Abby's friend, what is it, Lev? She's all right. Or wait, no, is it a he? No, I'm probably freaking that.
Whatever the frick it is.
I'm just gonna say Lev. I'm gonna go by the name. I think it's a she. I'm pretty sure it's a she, but I could be screwing that up. I don't. I could be screwing that up. Maybe.
It's some kind of human.
Yeah. See, I'm goofing it up. I'm goofing it up with the person that we were saving because I know she was a girl. I know that for a fact. I'm goofing up Lev. So
that was a girl. Lev could be a son, I suppose. I don't frickin' know.
Maybe it is.
One of the two.
Maybe it
is. Could be.
Yeah, it could be. I apologize if I am getting that wrong. The appearance always kept screwing me up on what. I can't lie with that. That's why I kept going by the name, honestly.
Can't make out what's going on there.
You could say that. Lev's character is okay. I don't mind Lev's character. I thought Lev was a fine character. I never really hated Lev.
Lev is, as a character, I think Lev is fine. The one element of it, though, that I don't like, this is the one issue I do really dislike, don't you find it's like they try to almost copy the bond that Joel and Ellie had, but they try to give that to Abby, like as if we care the same amount? I'm like,
110%. 110%. I completely agree with you, and honestly, that's why I was more annoyed with them two and, going on this mission and all this crap, you know what I mean? And here's the thing that I feel like a lot of people don't understand with Part 2, is that where Ellie, she has a purpose of what she's trying to do, which is obviously get revenge. Abby, when you're following her, it's just a bunch of side quests. There's no actual fucking substance. She doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. 1 minute she's doing this, the next minute she's doing that. I mean, it's just fucking this, that, this. Oh, we saved that person. Oh, 5 minutes later, that person died. What was the fucking point of that? You wasted 2 hours of your life to save a person that died 10 minutes later. I mean,
it's a game of frickin' yo-yos what that game is. It's like, I did not want to come after Abby. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, now I hate Abby. Oh, now I love Abby. Oh, wait, no, I still don't like Abby. Oh, actually, I kind of starting to like her now. Oh, shoot, now I don't. Oh, wait, Ellie's gonna kill her. Oh wait, no, now she doesn't. Oh shoot, wait, maybe she does want to kill her. Oh,
Yeah, right.
Like,
Yeah,
hell?
it's this constant back and forth, and honestly, that's why I just think the story is weak. It's weak as hell, and
the show made it look nice too. That's the sad reality.
Yeah, it did. But again, I'll respect the game for the way it did it. For how good it looks, because again, I can't knock you on the devs. I'm not shitting on the devs in terms of gameplay or graphics. I think you nailed that to a 10 out of 10. I'll give you that. 110%, I think you deserve it.
You know what's sad? Every time I play it, it's almost like I'm like opening up a Christmas present. It's clearly a piece of dog crap in the box, but it's wrapped in beautiful wrappings where it looks gorgeous. But then you take a little whiff in it and you're like, well, that don't smell right. Shoot, that's The Last of Us 2 for you. That's the perfect example I could give it.
Right. Let's see here. If it's Last of Us Game Awards will glaze. Right. Oh, exactly. The game is solid enough. Season 2 is a disgrace of TV. I like Yara, kinda. I hate Owen. The game is at least fun during the Ellie parts. Right, yeah, so the Ellie parts is good. Navi had a good gameplay after day one. Story is awful, though. Yeah, like I said, in terms of the gameplay, when it comes to killing the infected and stuff like that, that part can be entertaining, for sure. I don't knock that. I don't knock that by any means, but...
At least they kill infected in the game, unlike the show.
Right, exactly. The Ellie section is by far the best part. I will agree with you 110%. By far the best part. There's characters that are utterly not used enough, like Jesse. Damn good character. Brand new character. Loved his character. Barely used him.
They killed off too soon.
Yeah, barely used him. Barely used him, and that pissed me off. Honestly, that helped make me not like the game. Because you killed him off. Now, again, the Joel one pissed me off because I thought it was disgraceful. That's what I thought. That's what it felt like to me. It was very disgraceful. I didn't feel like that was in character of him to do that. It didn't feel like he would do that. Okay? Joel's a very smart, intelligent dude. I don't think he would be a dumbass and sit there and be like, yeah, I'm outnumbered 10-1, and fucking... on top of Tommy saying, yeah, this is who I am, this is my brother, you know what I mean? All this nonsense. This is where we live, this is what we do, blah, blah, blah. I don't feel like they would have done that. I'm sorry. You cannot tell me otherwise. If you would have explained it in a better story where maybe maybe their intelligence went down, if you know what I mean. If that's the route you wanted to go, then fine. But you didn't do that. You just jumped ahead and then said, oh, well, I guess he's a dumbass now. It's like, what? That doesn't make sense. That's just lazy writing, that because you can't think of something else that you would, that he would go into that, or that he would be trapped in that type of situation.
This is my biggest problem with the game. It doesn't know what it wants to do, and it's sad because the Ellie portions, and I've played this game a few months ago. I did a replay of it, as everyone knows, because I upped my rating by half a point. Here's the thing. I remember when I played it, when I finally sat down and played the Ellie portions, I was like, okay, this isn't bad like I used to say. Like, I was, okay, finally getting over the anger of Joel. I do think as time has gone on, her portions they're pretty good. Not to say they're flawless. They definitely have their issues, but I think they're solid enough. When you get to Abby, I mean, I can't even get over how quickly I put my controller down and said, "Oh, I'm taking a break." I couldn't. Her portions are so dragged out. And you know what the biggest thing they failed in this entire game, and I think everybody could probably agree with this.
Right.
They don't make Abby likable. There's nothing about her that is redeeming or enjoyable. She's still the idiot that killed Joel. And her father, which is the guy that we're supposed to feel sorry about, is killed right away. Like, we don't even get to know the guy. So it's like, I don't care about that guy. Right.
Well, I mean, he knew the risk that he was taking. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just, he knew the risk he was taking. You know what I mean? He also, you can't forget too that he's the one that drew the weapon too. So to make Joel be the bad guy, well, the guy draw the weapon. I mean, he could have been a smart dude and just not pick up a weapon, and just went into the corner like the other nurses did. You know what I mean? For instance. And guess what? He wouldn't have been killed. You know what I mean? Like, but he didn't. You know, but he didn't do that. He fucking said, you ain't taking her. I'm gonna grab a weapon and you're gonna die. You know what I mean? It's like, excuse me, no, I'm not. You're gonna give me Ellie or you're dead. You know, okay, I guess you're gonna die. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. I'm sorry, but that's, you know, you draw the weapon, you're done. I mean, that's as simple as that.
Did you see? Joel's a piece of crap. I'm like, man, you cannot convince me Joel's a piece of crap. This guy was about to put a little girl down against her will and take her out just to help his needs. I'm like, no, that's freaking stupid. Like, no, Joel had every right to do what he did.
And he never, the funny thing is, he never answered, and I thought this was funny too, is when the question was asked to him, well, what if this was your daughter? Would you do it? He never answered it. He stood there, and he kind of gave a straight face, and then he just moved past it. It's like, well, what the fuck does that mean? You know, what the hell does that mean? You know what I mean? What does that mean? Does that mean yes, or does that mean no? Like, you know, because I really like to, I'll be curious to see that, would you do it? No, you probably wouldn't. I bet your ass you wouldn't. You'd probably say, no, fuck you, you're not killing my daughter. It's not happening. And I bet your ass you would say that. I'm positive. 100%. You know?
But they like to act like Joel's the piece of crap that killed an innocent man. I'm like, he's not innocent. He was a big murder there. Well, at least he was
exactly. 110%. 110%. What's up, Walker Dead? Welcome. And Abby, okay, so good story. Okay, zombies are an event in the show. Yes, 100%. Yeah, they lack on the zombies. I agree with you. 100%. What's up, Walker Dead? I'm eating some chicken sandwiches. Nice. Enjoying the stream, watching the rains. Ran about shit of us too. Well, and Dan, yeah. Yeah. And Dan, yeah. Rowdy, LED 1 is the best part of the game. I'll agree with you.
I agree with that, yeah.
Also like the ending aside from Ellie sparing Abby. Yeah, that part, Neil despises Joel. I'll agree with you on that one. If they made Abby's father likable and made it so he was forced to do the surgery by Marlene, there could be some perspective. Yes, that there would be some perspective. I agree with you on that.
You know, it's funny, and I'll put it in the best way possible. And, you know, this is kind of an example I could use. You know what? I'm gonna teach Neil something real quick. I'm gonna teach him something. You know, I've done a story like this before where I killed a massive character, and that killer was named Bishop, as you may know, in my TV series. And I tried to actually make him likable to the degree where when people started to like him, well, the story kind of expanded from there. And I remember when Bishop got taken out, people were like, what? How dare you take out Bishop? And I was like, hey, what are you arguing about? Dave just got justice. You know what I mean? That's how those plots are supposed to work. You can tell Neil tried to do that. Like, he was like, oh, let's make Abby likable, like almost like Bishop was in my series. It's like, no, but it didn't work, though, because Bishop at least had perspective. Abby, she just is a hateable soul. I mean, she got
exactly. That's the thing. And like I said, if that magic somehow worked for you, that you do like her character, I mean, fucking congrats to you, I guess. I guess you're just more fucking forgiving than most, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't. I tried, and she just pissed me off more. I mean, I truly, because then she betrayed her people, which I thought was a scummy thing to do, after they fucking helped your ass out in every which way possible, by the way. You know what I mean? So talk about a good fucking person. Yeah, no, that's a piece of shit, I would think. You know, you didn't see Ellie fucking turn her back on the fucking community. I mean, in terms of, you know, I'm gonna kill every single person there. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus, criminy. You know? And shoot at them and shit, you know, after protecting them, or protecting her for all these years, you know what I mean? All because now I want to hang out with this Lev character, who the fuck cares about her, you know what I mean? I mean, goddamn.
Yeah, nobody's gonna care about her.
I mean, man, oh man, I mean, I don't know, I just think that you just kind of threw it all away for what? You know what I mean? What did you throw it all away for? you know, I just thought some poor decision making was made, and she just didn't give a fuck about it. She didn't care. She just kept doing it and was like, well, I don't care. You know what I mean? It's just like, well, that's the problem. You don't care. You just do it. It's like, damn. You know,
and she viewed it as justified.
Right, and it never seemed like she had remorse for what she did either, from what I've gotten out of it, you know? And she always seemed like she just wanted to get the killing done with. She didn't care if people died in the process, you know what I mean? She didn't think about the people that you could have potentially gotten killed, you know what I mean? Or the people that you did get killed, actually, because all her friends got killed for it, so what did you really resolve out of it? You know what I mean? You didn't resolve anything. You didn't resolve anything. You just got more people killed. That's what you did. That's all you did. You got more people killed. For what?
And I don't understand Ellie either, because I mean, look,
I agree with that one too. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because she didn't complete her mission. She didn't do what she was supposed to do.
Right, she didn't. You know, and you can't tell me, because if Tommy convinced you in the beginning, you know, or after you lose Jesse and all that, right, and she lets you go and all this crap, right, if that convinced you enough to say, you know what, never mind, I'm not going to do it, then that should have been the end of it. You know what I mean? And if that was the case, I'm going to be real with you, if that was the case, then I would have been like, okay, fine, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm going to be a little irritated because he didn't try to go after her again. But at the same time, I'm going to be like, you know what? At least you didn't get more people killed. You know?
I mean, if they have a brain, the opening of Part 3 of The Last of Us would be a 10-minute death scene for Abby. Big, shocking opening. And then you cut back to Ellie and she leads the rest of the game. That's what
right. You know, but that's the situation. You know what I mean? And I would have been fine with it at that point. I really would have been. You know what I mean? I really would have been, because I would have said, well, you killed Jesse, you killed Joel, Ellie and Dina almost died. You know, and Tommy is badly hurt. You know what I mean?
Talk about underused.
100%. But she let you go. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to put my differences aside and I'm just going to give up. I'm just going to call it. I'm going to call it there. You know? I killed all her friends. All her friends are dead. They're all gone. You know, besides the one. And just leave it as that. And what the fuck does that... You know, and that's why, you know, honestly, and I feel like people overmiss Tommy as well, because I think he's a dumbass too. Honestly, I will. I'll call him a dumbass. Because he fucking tries to convince her to go after her, to go after her again. And I'm like, okay, now that's where...
I don't understand. He told her not to leave, and
right.
Then she left. But then he went to go get her. Jesse died. He brought her back home just for her to be a mother, and damn right I'm gonna call her a mother, because that's what she is, not a father, like the show tried to portray. And she frickin' was trying to raise this kid with Dina, right. And then all of a sudden, when she's living a happy life, it's like, oh, you should go back and you should finish it. And it's like, well, bro, you brought her back. What was that for then? Like, he completely contradicted himself.
Right. Yeah, he went back on his fucking word again. And at that point, I'm like, okay, what are you, a Karen?
He kind of acted like one.
I mean, what are you doing? Like, you're not making up your damn mind. You say one thing, and then you know, and at that point, I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, Tom, you're a dumbass.
Yeah, they ended his character.
No, how about she doesn't go after you? How about you fucking go after her then? If you want to be a dumbass and go after her again, then do it. Then do it. Then fine. If you die at that point, I'll be like, well, that was a stupip move. You know?
Probably would too. She'd probably punch him with her big muscles and freaking take him down.
But you know what the funny thing is though here, if she wouldn't have went after her, she would have died. That's the sad part. See, if you would have just let her fucking be, she would have died on that damn cross. She would have died on that damn thing.
So, yeah, maybe you wouldn't know, but it's like you never have to worry about her again. You can move on.
Right? Yeah. Well, maybe one day, you know, let's just say, I don't know, maybe a lot of time passes, right? And then she gets that wondering, like, I wonder if she's still alive. And then maybe you get like a wind of somebody that comes across, you know, maybe somebody came across her and saw that she died. You know what I mean? And then eventually that word, got to her. You know what I mean? You could have had something like that happen. You know what I mean? Or the word got around. Oh, she got killed. She was killed by this community. You know what I mean? Or whatever.
I swear, man, if Tommy tries to do that in the show, and he comes up to Ellie while she's trying to be a father, and he's just like, man, you gotta go after her. You gotta go after Abby. I'd be like, man, I want that. And she's like, I'm trying to be a dad here. And then he's like, I don't care, Ellie. You gotta do that.
Trying to be a dick. God damn it. Oh, Lord.
You know,
Lordy,
they
Lord.
go,
Oh, my God. Lordy, Lord.
yeah,
Oh,
which low key, I will mention this. I'm gonna be a dad. That is probably one of the worst scenes of television of this entire year of any media I've ever seen.
Worst.
And that one game adaptation of the year. That one game adaptation over Minecraft, over freaking Devil May Cry. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you on that one. That's a bullshit. It should have not won that reward. I'm sorry. It should have not won that award. If anybody thinks it should have, I think you're smoking something. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm sorry. I don't think it should have won that award. I really don't. If you want my honest take on it, I think it was paid off. 110%. I truly do.
Especially because Neil just happened to come up on stage right away.
I'm sorry. I don't buy it because that season was bad. Okay, it was bad. The only good episode was fucking 2.
And that was a lucky shot. Just because
that was the only good episode. I'm gonna be real with you. The first episode was it's okay. It's kind of a weak start. I ain't gonna lie, kind of a weak start.
You mean Ellie just running around trying to kill a frickin' clicker the whole episode? Yeah, that was.
Not just that, but her fighting that one guy or whatever. I thought that was kind of like okay. That's. I'm gonna be real with you. That wasn't really realistic either.
That guy would
okay,
down realistically.
I kind of did my disbelief. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, that really happened. 10 out of 10. The third episode was
boring.
Yeah, so. Yeah, very slow. And then after that, it just fucking fell right off. It just fell right off, honestly. And it didn't really get back. It just got worse as it went.
I almost read it.
I like that they barely even gave Ellie any fight scenes, and then they felt the need to stop the season to do a Joel flashback episode. Like,
what time do you have to be there at?
Me of better times? Yeah, that's not a good
It won't
job.
start until 9:30 or so.
Well, it start 9:10, so like 9:25.
Yeah, 30. Yeah, 9:25.
Yeah, we can just get food at the theater too.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. Get some pizza at the theaters. I want pizza every day this week.
Let's see here.
Are you with me there, Dan?
Hey, W Pizza.
Yeah.
The king is back.
More like Neil Cuckman.
The king is here.
Yep, there.
W King.
How you doing, Dan? Walker is asking, how you doing? Do you agree that both The Last of Us 2 game and Season 2 are both absolutely terrible?
I think the game.
I would say the game is better.
The game isn't terrible.
It's not terrible, but it's not amazing.
That second season is pretty dog shit.
If you're talking about the only thing that's terrible is the show. That I will say is terrible.
Yeah, terrible.
It's like
terrible's nice.
What's the word for it?
It's dog shit.
It's matte. There you go. Matte to not good.
But the game?
If you want me to put it in nicer terms, if you want me to put it in better terms, it's a piece of shit.
Actually,
with one good episode. There you go. With one good episode, and that was episode 2.
I'll be worse. It's like human shit.
I think they got lucky with that second episode. They were like, oh, we got a bunch of infected in one episode. Then the rest of the season, you don't see nothing. They just not.
You're right. Yeah. 100%. Joel was completely in the right for what he did. His only mistake was lying to Ellie.
No, I don't think it's that much of a mistake.
Honestly, that's a toss-up on that one.
You found out you wanted to die. That's what she said. That's what she said in the second season.
But that was actually not 100% true. That was actually a change of writing.
Again, I'm not
because in the first game and in the first season, she doesn't actually say that.
I'm not basing it off the first game and the first season. All I'm basing it off of what you said. in
Well,
season
yeah.
2.
Yeah, if you're basing it on season 2, or in this case, the second game, then sure.
She wanted to die.
You could say that. I would say she wouldn't, only because of, what the first game entails.
I think all the viewers wanted to die watching that second season.
But that's the reason why this season won Game Adaptation of the Year is because of episode 6.
Oh, you know why it won, though.
It's paid off.
Let's be
Neil
honest
Cup
here.
can pull down his
It's paid
trousers.
off, and you got that I'm gonna be a dad crap. That panders to all them frickin' snowflakes out there. Oh, that's so nice. Look at that. She's gonna be a father.
Yeah. And not looking at the actual legitimateness.
I'm gonna be a dad.
There's no logic in what she said, but people
No,
eat
there's
it up,
not.
so let's just go with it.
Yeah, and her girlfriend didn't help in that situation either. She's like, yeah. It's
I know, she just had a big smirk on her face. I was like, yeah, you are. I'm like, Jack, go back to Superman.
I'm like,
That line made me laugh.
oh Lord, yeah. The fact that she agreed with her is just even more embarrassing, honestly.
Why don't you go back to making fucking bird noises?
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. And she
Oh,
always
for
kept
real.
freaking throwing up every season, every episode too. Dina just kept going. Ugh. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah,
Worst season.
100%. Your Last of Us adaptation will be new actors for Joel and Ellie. Yeah. Oh yeah, it would 100% be better. I'm sure of it.
No, I think Pedro does a good job as Joel. I'm not gonna. diss him.
Pedro does good, but I wouldn't say he's the perfect choice. Like, I definitely think there were better choices.
Yeah, they're good enough.
The thing with Joel, the thing with fucking Pedro is
Didn't deserve a reward at all.
Pedro's a nice diversity hire because he doesn't look like, alright, he's Latino, okay. But he's white passing.
Right.
He can pass as a white guy.
That's true.
So he's the perfect diversity hire. That's how they treat him
I
like.
agree.
That's what they treat him like.
In terms of that, yeah.
That's
And
what
like I said, I don't think he's a bad actor. I'm not.
Ramsey doesn't even classify as a woman.
she's they them. She goes by they them. She's non-binary.
Right, that's right.
Non-binary.
That's what I mean.
That's
Because
right.
Ellie is not a they them.
Now I'm not hating on Pedro Pascal because I think his actor is decent. I don't think I think some people overhype him. I think that's the
No, they
the
make
big-
him
They
as
call
come
it
out
the
as
Pedro
an
show,
A-list.
and they just say it's this show.
No, they make him. Everyone makes him out to be this fucking A-list star. I'm like, he's not.
Yeah, no, he's
not.
He's 110% not.
He's good. I'm not gonna diss.
He makes the show better. I'll tell you that by far.
They killed the wrong character. They killed the wrong character for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
At least with Joel, I would say it would have been watchable with Joel.
Yeah,
Pedro would have been watchable.
It would have been 100% more, but yeah, no, with freaking Elliot, she's shit.
Him coming back for episode 6 made that episode watchable.
Yeah, but yeah.
It made it more watchable than the last few before that one, because the ones before that were led by Belly.
Yeah,
She
100%.
was terrible. Horrible.
And I'm going to tell you what, I was actually defending him in that 6th episode. I was, the whole way through. I was.
Oh
You mean
my
because she
god.
was blaming him for him?
Oh,
just
yeah,
trying to be
everything.
father?
I mean, everything. I was just like, oh, shut up, you bitch. You don't fucking, what do you do, huh?
I love that.
She doesn't deserve to get revenge for him. Like,
No.
she is not a good enough daughter.
Not, right. Honestly, it makes it more weaker that she's even going after Abby at all. I mean, honestly, it doesn't feel like there's any strength there that's
But why
holding
is
it
she
back.
going after Abby if she knows that Abby's going after him for killing her dad?
It doesn't make a lick of sense. And I tell
No,
you
it
what,
don't.
too.
And she's
they have
bitching
reached
at
the
Joel
point
about
where
finding out.
Yeah, I agree.
Abby is the one I'm rooting for. That's how much I despise the TV show version of Abby. I root for Abby at this point.
I mean, you killed off my favorite character in season 2. You killed off Jesse,
All right, yeah.
the best character in the whole season.
Right, 100%. I mean, I agree with you. I mean, in the show and in the game, I think they fucked up with that character 100%.
I don't care about the game. I care about the show. The thing that won Game Adaptation of the Year.
Right. Oh, I know.
I don't care about the game. I care about the show. In the show, Jesse was the best character that they badmouthed and shat on the whole season.
Right.
I'm like, why are you shitting on Jesse?
Yeah.
He makes all the right choices.
Exactly.
He's
Jesse
fucking-
was good, man. I was hoping they weren't going to adapt his stupid death from the game, but of course they had to do that.
Until I know.
Because Neil
right?
Cuckman, his only fucking thing, he's like, oh shit, I have to do what the game did.
Now, well, the game didn't do good, so that goes to
Oh, 100%.
I think they should have changed. I think they should have done the 5-year time jump. I think they should have done that him and Ellie had other adventures before, and then kill off Joel in the final season. Adapt the second game for the final season.
I'll be honest, I think what we should have done to solve this, I mean, the writing still wouldn't have been there. But I'll tell you what, we should have recast Ellie from the time skip to season 1 and 2. Got a different actress altogether. One that could actually carry the plots. That's a good actress. And then I feel like there would have been charisma. And you know what's funny? There would have been the I'm going to be a dad line, because that was Belly's suggestion. That was the actress that suggested that. So we wouldn't have gotten that either.
That line is... I laughed because it was so cringy.
Oh, it was. It was terrible.
It's a cringy line. I was like, huh.
And anybody comparing that to Minecraft, listen. Minecraft, you had way better actors.
No, Minecraft is a fucking comedy movie that was a comedy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there you go.
I mean this as a compliment. Minecraft is a stupid movie, and that's exactly what it's supposed to be.
Right, yeah.
And that's what they were making.
Right, yeah, that's what it was. So, so you got what you were getting out of it.
Yeah.
Last of Us is supposed to be this Last of Us is supposed to be this prestige serious show, and it became. You got the fuck the community line that I laughed at.
That scene I've used so many times for opening
Well,
videos, I can't get enough of it.
Oh, I know, right? Well, not just that, but it just seemed like a joke. You know what I mean? It seemed like an absolute joke.
All because Ellie wanted to save those 2 fucking people from those 15 military guys.
Oh yeah. I mean, it just so many stupid decisions that she wanted to do, and then not giving a flying frick about any of the actions that would come of it. Let alone her shitty lines of of all these different situations. It just made it very
I want to
bad.
see Bella Ramsey be an episodic villain on Dexter.
I would love that too, because she'd only have 1 episode. She'd probably scream as he frickin' puts the knife on her.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. That'd be hysterical. I ain't gonna lie.
Dexter! No, please do it, Dexter! And then you just have Dexter. Oh, shut up, you stupid little twat.
And then you hear fucking Bella Ramsey, she's like, she would have been like, I could have played Lila better.
Ha! Yeah.
No, you could not.
No bull freaking shit.
I'm the new
Belly
Doge.
plays Lila. No, that image is...
I can't. No, Bella wants to play Spider-Man, so let's say Bella now thinks she wants to play Dokes.
Oh my
Bella
god.
Ramsey is Dokes. I'm watching you, Dexter. I'm watching you.
I got 4 eyes on you.
Oh my god.
And I got 8 eyes on you.
Why does she want to play fucking Spider-Man? I don't understand that.
She's fucking delusional. She thinks she's gonna play.
Tom Holland, be careful. That's what she said.
Because she's not a girl now, but she's also not a guy either. So she's kind of able to play anything now. Apparently, she can play Ellie or Spider-Man. Don't matter.
Yeah.
If Marvel casted her as Spider-Man, Marvel, you would be dead. You would never come back.
You'd be dead in the water.
They want her to play Rogue, too. I heard.
Pennywise would be eating you for breakfast.
I heard they want Bella Ramsey to play Rogue, and I said, if she's Rogue, that X-Men movie, I won't watch.
Pennywise would be laughing at you like the psycho man he is.
I'm gonna go get some food at the theater.
He'd be laughing at
We're
you.
gonna leave in a few minutes,
You know.
just so we can make it, because it's almost 8
You know,
o'clock.
adaptions are the best this year. When the Adaption Award is given during the Sidney Goodman segment. If only Fallout was earlier this year, so it could sweep Last of Us. Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
Fallout is so much better than The Last of Us. Love that show.
All I'm getting at is because it's almost 8 o'clock. Should probably rush it a little
Last
bit.
of Us adaptation series titled The Last of Us Rebirth will have original material unlike the Last of Us TV series. Like I said, I'm sure you make it way better than that. I'm positive you probably will.
How many more minutes do you think we're going to do this? 5 more
Whenever y'all
minutes?
need to
Something
do
like
that
that,
stuff,
yeah.
let me know.
It's almost 8,
'Cause
that's
I'm
why
good to wrap up at any time.
Good, because it's almost 8. Moon starts at 9, 10.
I won't say y'all don't want to be late.
Right.
Like I said, 5 more minutes, man. Last of Us Season 2. Garbage season. I've already said that we've done enough on this show. Shit show. I just don't know how it wins Game Adaptation of the Year. The only things that I know is that Neil Cuckman pulled down his pants and all those fucking jurors were fucking sucking it off.
I mean, Sydney looked awfully happy when she announced that, so you guarantee she probably got a little taste.
Yeah.
Yes, Neil, we'll do anything.
Oh shit, that's a way of. It's great.
She got that special sauce.
Yeah.
She announced that she still had the white stuff in it.
That's what I'm saying. It just keeps on going. It's like
Oh shit. They definitely throw some money bills at him though, 100%.
They threw a few things and unzipped and then a whole bunch of stuff.
They had to.
100%, because otherwise I don't see how this shit show could have won.
I'm mad that Sonic 3 didn't even make the list.
Yeah.
That's more fucking insulting.
That's insulting. It truly is. Because you know damn well it would have won. 100%.
Yeah, and Sonic wasn't even there, which, again, doesn't make any sense.
That's
Sonic
the insulting part.
Yeah. It is.
But if Minecraft won, I would have been a little more happy.
I would have been too. I mean, I would have been at least better with that.
So
you know
what were
I mean?
the game adaptations of the year this year?
It was, let's see, it was Minecraft last season 2. Devil May Cry.
Never seen that. And then I think Until Dawn.
Until Dawn, and I believe there might have been one other one.
Why is Until Dawn in there, but not Sonic 3? That's another insult.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, where's Sonic 3? Like, where is that in the list?
And nobody could say the deadline was passed because their deadline was November 19th of 24.
Until Dawn. I don't think it's as shitty
So
as...
that's not the excuse.
I saw Until Dawn. That movie ain't shit.
Yeah.
But it's not fucking... You can't tell me that movie is better than fucking Sonic 3. You cannot tell me that.
No.
I agree.
No, that movie was mid.
The Devil one I did not see, so I'm not going to say nothing.
Right. Yeah, the people that saw it said it was not bad in terms of adaptation.
But why is Sonic 3 not on that list? That boggles me.
You know, gave Keeley some free anime.
Yeah, little kid, you got a lot of good anime.
Yeah, probably did. 110%.
Why is Last of Us Season 2? Honestly, alright, I'm going to say it here, Dan. Last of Us Season 2 was the worst show of the year.
I agree. I completely agree.
I
I've
agree.
seen some bad stuff this year.
I saw Ironheart, and I think Ironheart is a tad bit better than
You know, it's funny,
Last of Us.
just for the actress of that Ironheart series alone, and she's not even all that good, but I think she's better than Belly. So I agree.
I saw Daredevil Born Again, a show I kind of like.
You know, it's funny, Daredevil Born Again, I was actually a little disappointed in comparison to what I thought it was going to be, but it was still better than this crap.
You're right.
I would say this. Daredevil Born Again is mediocre.
And then you compare The Last of Us here to the greats, like Dexter and Peacemaker and Welcome to Derry, and then you're just getting down to like, whoa, holy crap.
Right.
I saw...
Exactly.
Even that animated Spider-Man series.
Generally a good movie. Apparently, yes. Oh, I mean, yeah. Good movie, yes. Sonic 3, yeah. Yeah, honestly, there's not very many people that didn't say it's not good.
You know what I think is going to win Game Adaptation of the Year next year? Mario 3.
I could see that.
No, Mario 2. But Mario 2 it might deserve
Yeah, I would see, yeah. I can see it.
I mean, luckily, this is the one thing that's exciting.
But I'm not going to bitch at that one.
I won't bitch either.
I'm not going to bitch at that one. I don't know what else is coming out next year.
Fallout.
Yeah, so that would probably be on the list more than likely.
Because the first season of Fallout was pretty good. I liked the first season.
Yeah.
Fallout Season 1 was pretty good.
Right. Yeah. No, in terms of the future of Naughty Dog, I'll say this: it's concerning.
It's very dim.
Very, very concerning. I would be concerned at least. And I'm not meaning gameplay or graphics. I'm meaning story. I'd be very concerned.
That's my thing. I'll say it again. I say this all the time, and people get on my shit. I say fuck gameplay and fuck graphics.
Right.
It's not that fucking important. It can only hold you so far.
Right. Yeah. The story. I mean, their main thing of making these games is about story. You know,
that's what story-based game.
Right. They're story-based games. If their story is not strong, the rest of it's weak. Honestly, it really is.
One of the most beautiful games I've ever played, and I played it this year. It was Ghost of Yotei. I was very excited for it. And the story was kind of but the visuals were incredible, but it didn't save the game.
Sure.
Here's another game that I used to like. An open world game with a weaker story is better because that's an open world. That's a different thing.
That's a different aspect.
Than a story-based game.
Right.
You know what's funny too? I think The Last of Us 2 is visually one of the greatest games I've ever played, but the story drags it down so bad that it's like it almost doesn't matter. Like, and on top of that, they remastered the first Last of Us, so I could just go ahead and play that one with the same type of visuals and a great story, a 10 out of 10 story. So I'd just rather play the first one.
Graphics, I give it a 10 for Last of Us 2.
Yeah, same.
Graphics is 10.
Guys.
It's good.
Story, like a 6.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, the story alone, I'll give it like a 4.
Oh, alone.
You know,
4.
the
Story alone, I'll give it a 4. Maybe a 5.
Last of Us 2,
Maybe a
I would
5.
give that game a 6 out of 10 without the remaster. With the remaster involved and the extra features they added, I could push to a 6.5, and that's the furthest I'm going.
And that's where I'm at with it too, 6.5. Yeah.
Although it's a 6 for the original version without the remaster. That's what I'd say. I have 2 ratings.
Now,
the original version's
with
6 and the remaster's a 6.5.
Now, what's your rating? Just the story alone. Just the story
Just the
alone.
story. Oh yikes! You know what I say? I would give it a. I give it a 4.5 because I think Ellie's story, those elements there are pretty good, but then you get down to Abby and it's like, ugh.
Right. Yeah.
And it's like 10 hours too.
Yeah.
It is.
And it's just more because of its being side missions.
It felt like a fucking DLC.
Right. Yeah. It's side missions, things that don't make sense. Her running around and fucking not knowing what to do. I mean, it just flip flopping on You save this one character, 10 minutes later she dies. Fucking wasted 2 hours doing that.
That's good, but that's gonna be season 3.
Yeah, season 3. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to season 3.
Season 3 is just gonna be the side shit from the game.
That's just season 3 of the Last of Us TV show.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
They need to cancel it before it even begins.
Let me ask you this, Dan, real quick. Do you agree that I can do a better Last of Us adaptation than
I mean, to be honest, not only could you, I think anybody could. At this point, I think Epic could make a better Last of Us 3 than anyone. I mean, you could really go anywhere with
I
that.
think frickin' Nate can do better.
Right, he's a terrible writer.
He's a terrible writer. Oh, I don't know. I'd be concerned with him.
Hell no.
I would be concerned with him.
Just make it to where everybody keeps kicking everybody's ass. Like, it just be like an anger-filled story or something.
No.
That would be entertaining, though. That would be entertaining.
The reason why I say I'd be concerned with him is because, remember, he said part 2 was actually pretty damn good. Remember, he did say that.
That is true.
And he said season 2 was pretty good.
He did say that, so I would be concerned with him writing it.
Do you remember what he gave season 2 episode 5?
If he's over there praising Neil Cuckman's work,
No.
that's a concern.
No, you're talking just the game. Remember what he gave season 2 episode 5?
Oh yeah, what did he? Yeah, 10.
He gave that an 8.
Out of
8.
10. An 8 out of 10. That's right.
Yeah.
He did give
He
that.
gave episode 6 a 10.
Of course it's a 10.
He saw Pedro Pascal and he got excited.
Because in his mind, he thinks it's perfect. He thinks it's good, and I'm like, no, it's not. Season 2 of the Last of Us TV show sucks.
He saw Pedro Pascal and he fucking tears kept coming down his eyes.
Dan, what did you give episode 6?
I can't even remember now. I think I was like at a 5. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a great rating. I know that.
I gave it a 7.
No, I think you might have gave it like a 5.5 or a 6.
I gave it a 7.
I thought.
A 7? Man, I will say though, that's nicer than me. I wasn't too happy with it.
I think I gave it like a. I think I gave it like a 6.
Episode 6 had some of the good scenes in there. It had a lot of some of the Joel stuff I liked.
I think it was either a 6 or a 6.5.
And I liked the
Billy
opening.
ruined it for me. Her attitude was too much.
That's when the episode got shit. But it was just Joel, and then
wasn't-
Joel and his dad was sick. I like that.
It wasn't. Well, yeah, it wasn't so much the Joel portions because those parts I actually didn't mind. It was just how fast they jumped, they rushed through the backflash. You know what I mean?
No,
They didn't even show her getting off the dinosaur.
Yeah, they didn't even show. They just jumped. And that's why I said I didn't like it because I don't like how rushed it is. They fucking just zoom through the shit. And the problem is why the game is so fucking good with that flashback is because you breathe with it. You know what I mean? You live with it. Where the show,
Puckman wanted to rush through all the shit. Now.
Right, it just fucking just rushes right through it. You don't even feel nothing, and it's just like, what the fuck was that? You know,
what happened to that clicker fight? Like, there was literally a big clicker fight in the game, and they skipped through it.
Right.
They skipped through season 1. They skipped through a lot of, they skipped a lot, bro. There's no denying that. Because I'm like, really, why are you rushing? Why are you... That's one of the things I really, really did not like about the last of Us TV show. Like, why are you skipping certain parts? Why are you rushing? That makes no sense.
Right, exactly.
I'm sorry. This is not what I wanted, and this is not what I would have done.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Okay, so we're definitely gonna do a part 2, 100%. With this discussion, you know what I mean, and all that, for sure.
I'm down with that, 100%.
And stuff like that, because obviously, a little bit more tighter with time and everything. But yeah, no, it was great discussing. Appreciate you coming on. Walker, it would be great to have you on again. As well as you, Dan, and all that. And to discuss a little bit more, and all that, for sure. So
absolutely. I do hope y'all enjoy this film too.
W stream. Appreciate it, Rowdy. Thank you for joining in. Hopefully you can join in on the part 2 one. We'll go a little bit more into the future and everything like that, and then obviously Sonic and all that stuff. So we'll kind of give our take on that, and on what my concerns and what I'm going to do going forward with Naughty Dog, what Dan's probably going to do, and all that. So we'll save it for that stream because it'll be an interesting discussion because I'll be curious, with Walker Dead's opinion.
I'm too excited to see fucking Five Nights at Freddy.
With Rowdy, your decision on the company and all that. So definitely we'll try to be there. Awesome.
I'm too excited about Five Nights at Freddy.
Oh yeah. That's the movie we're going to be seeing, by the way. So just to let you guys know, we might have a movie review maybe tonight. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, then I want to play Dispatch.
Okay, Dispatch. Well, obviously we got It too as well.
We'll do that before fucking Dispatch.
I'm gonna be watching It in about an hour here.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going. Let's
go. Like, subscribe to Dan and Walker Dead. Channels will be in the description. Check them out.
Oh yeah.
And see you guys in the next one.
Good one.
Me too.
Peace.
Yeah, I'm going, man. Yeah, I'm going, guys.